Sometimes, role-playing games can be complicated, and I mean really complicated. You get tons of items you have no idea what to do with, there are at least 10 different menus, and you have 6 quests with no idea what to do first. While there may be a steep learning curve, RPGs have the most payoff of any game genre, and I'm here today to help you overcome that learning curve and become great at the best gaming genre there is. What's up everybody, I'm Peter Cole, and in this video I'm going to give you some tips to help you conquer any RPG you come across. Each RPG is very different, so these tips are collected to help you in any of them. Tip 1. You've just got to start playing. The worst decision you can make with an RPG is jumping in for a few minutes, seeing it's complicated or confusing, and jumping back out. If you want to get better at these types of games, you have to spend hours in their worlds. As you do, you will naturally start to get the mechanics down and intuitively know how to navigate the game. A new game is always complicated at first, and to pass the learning curve, you've got to be able to play it. Tip 2. Research the questions you have as you play. One of the beautiful things about role-playing games is that their fans are avid ones. They love learning the mechanics, the secrets, and all the menus to a T, and posting them all online. For many games, there are whole sites dedicated to everything about the game. Even a new game will generally have tons of information online about it after a few days. So anytime you have questions on something, you look it up as you go. You'll learn valuable tips you wouldn't have found out otherwise, and that leads directly into the next tip. Tip 3. Watch tutorials or gameplay online. In the past, I've seen people who have played a game for a long time and are really struggling because of their playstyle and the habits they've formed. As you do research, watch videos by people who know what they are doing and are trying to provide tips or just show off gameplay. There will always be people who play better than you, and in some RPGs, the way you play can make the game super easy or impossibly hard. Sometimes watching a video of someone beating a part you're having trouble with will teach you so much about how you play and if you should change your style or not. Tip 4. Find what kind of RPG you like. At the beginning I said there are many different types of RPGs. As much as it may seem like a negative, there are some RPGs you will love and some you will always dislike. You may love JRPGs like the Tales series but then hate Skyrim and Fallout, or vice versa. The goal is to find what you connect with and stick to that genre. RPGs generally give 50 plus hours of gameplay, and sometimes all the way up to hundreds. Realistically, you don't have time to play through every RPG completely, so pick the ones you enjoy and master them and do everything in them. Don't waste your time trying to play something you don't like. You won't regret playing what you love. Tip 5. Make sure you play through the first few levels or hours. Before you quit a game and decide it's not for you, make sure you play it for a while. Sometimes, games don't really get into it until the first few levels or quests are beat, so give the games you are trying a chance. Maybe after a couple hours you get magic and can start making your own spells, and that's part of what makes the game awesome. Or maybe there's a lot of talking in the beginning before the game starts to get action-packed. A lot of gamers have done themselves a disservice by deciding a game isn't for them too quickly. Let the game sink in, test out its mechanics, and then choose whether or not it's worth playing. And those are my tips to help you become a better RPG player. In the end, it's all about you and what you want to play as well as how you play it. Some games you may never get into, but that's okay because there are hundreds of RPGs with thousands of hours worth of game out there. If you found this video helpful, please smash that subscribe button and share it with others you think it could help. If I left anything out or you have tips of your own, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching guys, and let's continue to create the greatest gaming community in the world.